Hi students, my name is Bree De La Hard, and today we're going to chat about how we're going to navigate spending a lot of time at home because of COVID-19. I'm sure you're feeling a lot of feelings under the sun, and they're totally normal and to be expected, and we just want you to know that you're not alone, and hopefully these tips kind of help navigate that. The first thing we want to watch out for is media consumption and social media. We're obviously spending a lot of time on our phones and laptops, which is totally normal because it's the only thing we can use to connect right now to people. But with your media consumption, be intentional with your connection. That's really going to help in isolation. So choosing 2 or 3 people that you want to FaceTime that day, write it down, make a date. It can be a lunch that you're going to have together or a dinner or workout together, but make sure you're just intentional with that connection. Also, when you're using social media, do a little heart check every now and again to see how you're feeling after you spent that certain amount of time on Instagram or whatever. So if you're leaving that hour feeling, okay, great, I'm encouraged, I feel connected, I feel good, then that's awesome, you can keep going. If you're left feeling negative about yourself or negative outlook towards the world, maybe you've consumed too much or you've consumed the wrong sources. So just kind of check in every now and again with how it's making you feel. And then lastly, it's a great opportunity to be creative. You don't have to always use your phone to connect. You could go back to what they did in the olden days and write some letters to each other, be pen pals again, go to the letterbox, get your activity and your exercise. You can do an artwork over the phone, you can write letters, but just try and get creative so you're not always on your phone. So navigating this new reality of spending all this time at home is going to bring you all the feels. Some of that is going to be great, but some of that is actually going to be a lot of sadness and anxiety because you've missed out on a lot, like your graduation and finals and spring break. And I just want you to know that you are totally validated in that. These are normal feelings to feel. And so how do we cope when all these feelings kind of come our way? So what's going to be really important straight away is having a routine and a schedule for both you and your parents that can help kind of structure your day so you're not feeling all over the place. And that can include your homework and quiet time and creative time and connection time. And that's going to help you have a sense of security and structure as you navigate what this looks like. When isolation or social distancing starts to get a little overwhelming, you want to make sure you have a couple of coping skills in your backpack that you can pull out to help. This can include things like journaling, being creative with artwork, talking with friends, going for a walk, listening to music, even Netflix. All these things help you relax, to switch off from everything that's going on and just add some peace and joy into your life. So when social isolation and distancing gets a little tricky, it's really important that you ask for help so you're not alone. That can be just simply chatting to your parents and having an honest conversation with them. If home isn't a safe place and you don't feel safe talking to your parents, try and find a trusted person in your network that you can talk to. That can be your neighbor or it can be your youth leader, someone at church, just a trusted person that you can say, hey, I need a little extra help right now. And that conversation can be a little awkward to start with, but you can write a text, you can write a letter, any way to kind of just say, hey, I need some help so the people in your life can really love you the way you need to be loved right now. We really want you to know that you're not alone right now navigating this new reality. We're here for you, and if you want to reach out to someone, you can click the link in the bio to connect with a youth leader at Vineyard Anaheim so you can have support in this really critical time. If you have questions about anything that I discussed today or anything that I didn't discuss, you can click a link in the bio as well, and you can send through any questions that you have. Thank you so much.